Hey guys, and welcome to actually the first part of touring all of your amazing entries for the 20k build challenge. So first of all, I want to say thank you so much for entering. If you did, they seriously just blew me away, and I spent all yesterday looking through them, touring them, and there were just so many that I couldn't get through everything. So I'm going to divide it up to CC free entries today, and I'm announcing the CC free winner. And then I'll do the CC filled builds tomorrow and announce that winner tomorrow as well. So I think I've just got 15 more houses to look at that have CC in them, and then I can finally make my decision and decide which ones to showcase. But basically, yeah, there were so many amazing entries. I thought there was going to be just like an all-out clear winner that was just going to be way above everyone else, but it wasn't. It was really equal. So I wanted to showcase these 6 builds. So 5 of them are builds that just, there was something about them that I really loved, and then the last one I'm going to show you is going to be the winner. So the winner will be all the way at the end, so you know, good luck. So yeah, this here, there is the foundation that I started you guys with. You had a choice of 3 color palettes. You could do anything you wanted to it, as long as you left the outside shape. So without further ado, let's check out the first one. These are in no particular order, by the way. The 5 that didn't win are not in any particular order. They're just ones that captured a little bit of my heart, and I thought you guys might like to see. So without further ado, build number 1. Okay, so this first build is by Winstony98. I think that's how you say your username on the gallery. Please excuse me, because I'm not very good at pronouncing names without having heard them first. So yes, this one, I could instantly tell that this was inspired by Frank Lloyd Wright. I didn't know the exact building, so I did a little bit of research and saw that I think it's the Emil Bark house that inspired you mostly for this. I could see the similarities with these overhangings and this this work here. So yeah, I saw this and it's just so perfectly proportioned. There's just something about it. It's super duper simple, but that style, that prairie style, is just, it's meant to be this simple. So it's kind of, I had to do a balancing act of asking, is it too simple versus, I don't know, like, do I want more detail? But for the style that it is, it just captures it perfectly. So yeah, I just thought it was awesome. By the way, if you do have a YouTube or anything, I looked and I didn't see anything on your gallery profile. If you do have a YouTube, feel free to comment and tell me about it in the comment section down below. But yeah, I just thought it was so well, perfectly proportioned. The way you were able to use these get together windows, which I think I've used them in probably a room build on this channel back in the day. The first ever build I did was an industrial living room, and I used these windows, and I don't think I've used them since. They are pretty damn epic windows, but I haven't been able to use them, and you just use them so well. It's just so aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna ignore the piles of snow, I think, because your gallery picture wasn't in the snow either, otherwise I would have changed the season for you. But yeah, it's just pretty damn epic. It's super simple, but I know it's meant to be simple, so I'm just saying A+ for recreating that style. So into the interior, let me put the walls up. I'm not doing first person camera, by the way, unless it's just to show off a particular detail, just because I get slightly nauseous from doing such things. But yeah, the color palette, I think you probably picked The second color palette, I don't think you wrote that down or not. I'm pretty sure you picked the second color palette. Of course, I was lenient on the tone of blue and red because I know if you're doing CC3, we don't necessarily have all the tones that I suggested in the game. So as close as you can get, but I love the combination of red and blue. Never something I don't think I've ever done something like this before, but I just love the way it all came together. It's super duper duper simple, and just I love the kitchen area and how those full massive windows there, and the dining area. It's just kind of epic. What can I say? Yeah, so I really like this, the staircase, everything, the cute little extra bathroom in the fireplace, and then this sunken bit, which split leveling, you've got to love a good split level in the game. So yeah, I was just kind of blown away with the way you were able to put everything together. And to be quite honest, on the outside, and also I love the way how you did the bifold door here to mimic then these kind of bifold windows. I just thought it was so well thought out and put together, and the proportions are just like spot on. There is nothing with the proportions I would change at all. So yeah, it was just amazing. So thank you so much for entering. I really do wish I could give everyone something. I just have one code to give away. So thank you so much for entering. I will be definitely doing more of these build challenges in the future. So moving on to build number 2. Okay, so this one is by my dear friend Chloe Sims. She isn't able to build as much as she used to because she is concentrating on uni right now, but this was so good I couldn't not show it. I kind of didn't let you win because I know you have every single pack, but if you were eligible in my mind, you would have been that close. It's just gorgeous. It's got a no, that's my build, sorry. It's got a townhouse on this side and a restaurant and like a trendy bar on this side. I purposely tried not to look at builds before the deadline was up because I wanted to just look at them all in one go, so I didn't kind of have anything holding up. And anyway, I thought I'd be fair and just look at all of them at the same time, but I broke the rule on this one. As soon as I saw this on the gallery, I had to download it straight away. It looks good on the gallery preview and everything, but I love the way that she was able to use the windows that came with university. I have yet to even use these really properly, apart from the first build, and it just looks stunning. CC3, I'm just like, yes, there's just the perfect amount of detail. And again, I was trying to look if you'd kept my floor, my foundation the same, and you really had. It's just you can't tell because the clever way she's kind of put the same paving on the foundation as is below the foundation. You kind of just, this extra raised bit kind of just disappears. So yeah, I just love it, and it's a more traditional build, which I think the majority of the entries were actually modern ones, which that's quite surprising. So yeah, I just thought it was pretty damn epic on the outside. So into the inside, it uses the neutral color palette. If it doesn't, then it's got a problem. But it uses the neutral color palette. Everything about it, I just loved everything together. I'm just gonna let you just browse down. It's so cute. This townhouse, I could quite easily move my Sims straight into that. And that is saying a lot because normally I like to change little things, but I just loved all the interior, all the furnishings, everything. Of course, this build challenge was meant to be like entered, like the deadline was a few days before Christmas, which is why there is, and I think a few of the entries, there's a Christmas tree in them. So yeah, thank you for adding the festive decorations. Sorry I was so late in sewing this off, but yeah, it's just pretty damn epic. I love everything about it, and just more. I want to see more. Yeah, I am gonna link Chloe's YouTube channel. I don't think she doesn't upload anymore on YouTube, but there is a whole back catalogue of her builds for you to go and binge watch. Some of them had CC before, and then she went completely CC free, so there's a whole mix of you to see. I'm going to put everyone's details down in the description box, so make sure you check that out. But yeah, this is the entranceway to the restaurant. I just thought it was so tastefully done. It was just so cute, and oh god, anyone that uses this lamp is just, I love that lamp. And it was just so tastily done. But all of this is great, but my favorite part of this build has to be the basement that we are about to go into. It's this super chic, trendy restaurant, bar. It's got plant walls, and I love how it's over and intertwined with the wooden dividers that came with City Living, kitchen, of course. But yeah, also the use of this wallpaper, I was like, oh, that was so clever. I love the palm leaves, and also the fact that this can kind of look a little bit dowdy with the wooden like border down here, but the fact that it's covered up, it just looks so hip and trendy. I think I've seen someone create this into a full height wallpaper before, but oh god, I want to do it so bad. Like this whole mode pattern is amazing, and I just think it's so super chic with all of these blacks and the greens. Everything about it is just so well put together. This is my favorite part of the build, and it's just so my aesthetic. I love it, including the use of this bar, which I think is just a stunning bar that I don't get to use enough. And yeah, I'm just like, can we just go and get a drink here, please? Thank you. So yeah, that is Chloe's entry. Thank you so much. Nearly cried when I saw the entry there on the gallery. It means so much that you entered. So now we're going to move on to build number 3. Okay, so this entry is by Alice. I think it's Alice. Hopefully I remembered and I've put an annotation on the screen. Alice, is it F_B or _FB on the gallery? It'll be on the screen and in the description box. Alice has a YouTube channel, which I saw the link to the speed build on the gallery post. Yeah, that's the one, the gallery description. So I did watch your speed build as well. So thank you so much for entering. I'm gonna be really, really honest about this entry. It didn't have me at hello on the gallery, the front of it. Personally, I think I would just bring this in by one tile. I think it's a little bit wide, but when I downloaded it, I promised myself I would download every single build and give them a shot instead of kind of judging them from the gallery, because there could be some pretty epic fails on gallery snapshots. But this build, I'm showcasing it because of the back garden. I literally died 1,000 times when I saw the back garden. So without further ado, let's just go back to it. So yeah, the back garden, I just saw all of these plants and it's like so super duper cozy. I was just like, oh, I don't think I've ever done a back garden like this small, or actually any at all, and it's felt this cozy. There was just so many elements in it that I just wanted to steal and take as my own. I will in the future, to be quite honest. The first element, I love the trees all the way around it. It's just so super cozy. This fire pit, we're using the circle as foundation with the wall going around it. Like, snatched, taking it. It's going to be in another build. I don't care. I'm just taking that idea. I love even the arrangement of this whole seating area, just seems to fit perfectly in this area. And then this like barbecue area, the thing I love about this is that you've just done it and it's like a little step up onto the back patio, and I'm just like, thank you. thank you so much for putting this in. There is just, I don't know. The step up just killed me. That was it. And then the extra decoration and detail you put here with the vintage glamour dividers, it's pretty damn epic. And just the way that you have put together this entire back area, I just thought it was so well proportioned, thought out. I just loved it. It was just so super cozy. I'm just like, if I could have my sim self living anywhere, it would be like this cozy. I love the tropical plants. I think you guys could tell from the bathroom that both me and Felix love tropical plants. I did show him these builds as well, and it was just like, this is so cozy, this back garden. It's just epic. Yeah, I just love the way you divided up the space. Everything just was fantastic. The interior I love too. You use the neutral color palette, which you quite seriously can't go wrong. I love the little details, the wonky rugs. I'm a huge fan of wonky rugs, what can we say? And just everything put together. I really, really, really loved the interior, except you did use the pinnace painting. But moving on, yeah, I just really loved it, enjoyed it. This would be a great house for you guys to play in as well, I can just tell. And what I loved about the front actually was like the little detail of having to walk under something and then go up the steps, having to go up a level before you get into the main part of the house. I'm a bit of a sucker for houses that do that, and I just love the whole composition. I loved how you had these like tiered hedges and garden area. I loved that detail as well. I just thought it was pretty damn amazing. So yeah, definitely go and check out Alice's channel. I saw she's had other speed builds there, and she also entered Evelyn's build challenge, the shell build challenge. So yeah, I just thought it was pretty damn. There's just, as much as the house is great, the back garden just killed me. So yeah, thank you very much for your entry. And now on to, I did it number 4, I think it's number 4, on to build number 4. This next entry is by Vitak-creator. Vitak-creator. I hope I've said it somewhat near correct. I have no idea. So yeah, I just, from the gallery, this looked pretty damn epic. I'm just gonna say I have my CC in, so please ignore the fact that this door is not in the same glass color as this. The Peacemaker has an override to get rid of that color glass, and whoops, left it in. So yeah, that would be the same color as all the other windows if you download this from the gallery, which I highly recommend. But I just saw it on the gallery and it just looks damn impressive, I'm not gonna lie. It's not a style that I could, there's certain ways my brain works and it doesn't work in this way. So I suppose I kind of like builds that do that for me. Builds that I'm just like, wow, where the hell did they start with this? But it's just pretty damn epic. I loved all the fact that it's on like 3 different levels. The landscaping, again, just like the last one, is just, I think you divided up the space perfectly for the exterior. I just love it. And what's similar between I think the last one and this one had these stepping stones from what they from Get Together. I don't think I use these enough. I just love the way these look, so probably going to be stealing that one too. And yeah, I loved how you put kind of this extra detail around the windows. I've used that kind of detail before in previous builds, but I just loved the way your brain worked with putting kind of roof pieces here so that they were sloped up to connect with flat pieces. I just thought everything about it from every angle, it looked amazing. And I think probably my favorite thing about this has to be this rooftop garden. I did a rooftop garden for my, what was it, Foxbury dorm thingies for for Discover University, and I did a rooftop garden and it was good, but I prefer this one. So I just thought everything about it is so well put together. A great combination between the paved areas and the green areas. And I just thought it looked so damn cool. And yeah, it was just pretty damn epic, to be quite honest. Everything about it. In the interior, I can tell that you've used the Primary Colors color palette, which was my wildcard entry, so I really do enjoy when people use it because it's just kind of a little bit something a little bit different. And yeah, I just loved all the interiors as well. It's so luxurious, but it's still quite welcoming and everything. And yeah, I just love everything about it. But for me, the reason it's being shown in this is just because the outside just looks epic. It looks impressive. I couldn't not show this. I just saw it and I thought, no, I can't not show this. Yeah, it just looks so impressive from the outside. The landscaping is epic. And just bravo, well done. Because I will never build anything that looks like this. So, yeah, congratulations. Thank you so much for entering. And now on to build 5. Yes, the last build I'm showcasing before we announce the winner. Okay, last but no means least of the notable entries is this amazing Witch's Forest treehouse thing. I'm saying it's there. It's by Siirysiir, I think that's how you say it, on the gallery, and it's just... There are so many elements from this that I'm going to steal. It's so super detailed. I advise you guys to download it from the gallery to just take a look at all of the detail that has been added in. It's just, there is so much detail. I can only imagine how many hours this took you to do. I can see your attention to detail is just epic. There's just use of so many debug items. I don't know how long it would have taken you to go through even just the catalogue to find these items. But yeah, the whole, if I'm doing a wild kind of greenery or forest landscaping, debug is kind of essential. There aren't actually any plants in the game in the normal catalogue that I think do it. So this is just... it's just so awesome. I downloaded this build for the first time. I just went, wow. It was just, you just see every time you look at it, you just see a little bit more detail and a little bit more amazement. I love how you took my floor plan here and you raised it up. So this is the original starting floor plan. Raised it up onto the next level, and you put stairs going up. There's like tree stumps sized up. There's loads of stuff from like debug. It's just, yeah, as I said, it's epic. I love all of the details that you've put in. Don't think that I can't see the level of detail that you put in, because I can wholly appreciate it. It's just so cute. I can imagine you get some amazing screenshots from this, and I just loved it. Like all of the greenery going around the railings and everything. And this little seating area here next to the cauldron is for witches after all. And I loved how you cut out this section, because I said you could make cutouts in the foundation area, and you made this circular cutout to let the tree go all the way through. So much detail. I absolutely adore it. And then on the interior, you chose the neutral color palette, which I'm loving, because I think the neutral color palette had black in it as well. So you're able to do like an all black bedroom here. Obviously different witches' personalities and all that. So we go down another level, and of course we have a lighter one. This is a lighter area. I'm just going to say this witch is maybe slightly more friendly. Yeah, I love everything, and I know it's really difficult to kind of furnish a interior with this kind of weird shape, so I applaud you on that as well. It's very difficult to kind of still, this tree stump, to have it still looking really great. And then on this level we have another bedroom down here. I thought everything was just so well put together. Like even little things like you've got flower boxes on the stairs going up. I'm so curious how long this took you. Feel free to let me know in the comments down below. It's just so good. I do have an idea for like the tiny living early access. So next Sunday will be early access for the new tiny living stuff pack, and there are without giving the game away, there are quite a few elements from this that I was stealing. I love like the fallen down tree and everything. I'm probably gonna install the tool mod because I think I'm gonna need it. But yeah, just the landscaping was so inspiring to me. I love how much effort you put into finding all of these objects in debug. I love this little patch of cabbages in the front as well. Everything. I love the little details of how you put the watering can on a chair and put the pots and the plants together, and it's so damn cute is all I can say. So yeah, thank you so much for entering, because in my wildest dreams I could never build something that looks like this. As I said, my brain works in certain ways and this is not one of them. So I very much appreciate people that build in other styles to me. So yes, thank you so much for entering. And now we shall be moving onto the grand winner. Get ready. So here it is, the winner of the CC free entries had to be this entry from the TheOakSpade. Yes, the TheOakSpade on the gallery. I found it so difficult picking a winner, by the way. I just want to let you guys know. I looked through all of them yesterday. I was up till 3 a.m. this morning looking at builds, and I still haven't finished doing it, and I was just dead by that point. And I just couldn't pick a winner last night, so I had to sleep on it, come back today and look through them again. And I kind of toured them with Felix as well. And this was there in my mind, but just the more I look at this build, the more I can appreciate the proportions of this build are just perfect. It looks great from every single angle, and you tackled the wildcard palette, which was these primary colours, and I just think you handled the colours so well, actually exactly as I would have handled them, by putting lots of white, black with the pops colours. It reminds me of a Mondrian painting. It's just like pop art as well. I love the way that you've just used all of this black to frame the colour and the white to break it up. Well, of course I loved it because you're the winner anyway. So yeah, it's just, I love it. I actually love it. From every single angle, it looks gorgeous. I love your use of the Moschino stuff pack windows. I think those work perfectly on here. I didn't even know these colours, these lounges came in these colours, but you did it. Even the landscaping is in the colour palette, because I said you don't have to do the colour palette on the exterior if it mucks up your vision. You just have to do it on the interior, but you just went all out, and I can tell you went all out and you just had fun with it, and you kind of just let go and you just went with it. So I just feel like it shows in this build that you just went for it. So that's why you're my winner. Winner chicken dinner. You totally nailed sizing up the city living divide and stuff. Actually, are they sized up? No, they're not. Or are these the other ones? No, they're the get famous ones. Yeah, I love all of the details. There's just enough detail, not too much. I liked your landscaping, how you kept it in the colour palette as well. Just everything about it I adore, and thank you so much. You made my life very difficult to try and pick a winner, but overall I just wouldn't change a thing about this build. So let's move on to the interior as well. The interior, I love how you used lots of white and then you had the pops of color, feature walls, things like that. And I like how you kind of kept the colors in the bedroom kind of to just one accent color. You didn't mix them all in together. It kind of keeps it a little bit calmer. And also, like, not that I would ever kind of normally go in this place, but I love how you use the colored tiles as well. And with the whites, the Western white walls and black, I just really, really, really liked it. So, yeah, you're the winner. And then in these areas where they're like a busier kind of communal area, you've mixed the colors together, and I just thought it was pretty damn epic. So you are the winner. I am offering you a pack of your choice, any stuff pack, game pack, expansion pack that you don't have that you would love to have. Please let me know. If you do have this, I need you to let me know on your gallery entry. Let me know there. And also, if you do have a Twitter handle, can you put it in the gallery comment as well? Just comment on your own build and I'll find it. So yeah, I loved it. So let me know which pack you would like. If you have all the packs and you would like to hand your pack to somebody else, one of the other builds featured here, I will pick like a second runner up and they can get their choice of pack instead. So yeah, I just thank you so much for entering. And yeah, I love it. It's just everything. It's just everything. I think of all the entries, this was just the most complete one for me. And I just saw that you liked a challenge, so I very much appreciate people that challenge themselves. For those of you that entered the challenge and you said you weren't a builder, I've got to say there was not a single build that I was just like, ugh. Not at all. So if your build wasn't featured here, please do not be disheartened. I just really had to be really strict because I didn't want this video to go on for 5 years. Yeah, so your build may have nearly made it in. I'm gonna be doing, I suppose maybe now I could announce, I am gonna be doing a new series that hopefully you can all kind of increase your build skills with me. I know some of you really liked my London townhouse kind of let's build, and because it was in real time, which by the way it is actually like right over here, so don't worry, we will be continuing with this build here. It will be finished, but I'm doing another real-time series where I'll be picking like a floor plan or a inspiration image, and you'll be building along with me, and we'll be taking it just from the inspiration into a fully fledged massive build. Well, not massive building. We're going to start off really simple, so if you don't think you are a builder, I do insist that you try and build along with me. I'm going to link you to we're going to start off with a simpler house, and we're going to kind of each time we complete a build, we're just going to step it up a little level. And I would love for you guys also, after you've completed the builds, to upload them to the gallery. I'll come up with some kind of hashtag, and then we can do a tour of all the entries. And I would like it if people put their own little spins on what I've told you how to build, because, you know, you can have your own personality. I'm very much in favour of that. So yeah, that is the series that will be starting, I think, later. It might be the beginning of February, because tiny living is going to take up a lot of time now. But yeah, I'm just excited. I want to build more with you guys. So and I really think that 2020 is the year for increasing our skills in this game, for building, getting the hang of it, pushing ourselves to learn new things. So I very much encourage you guys to do that. But yeah, once again, thank you so much for everyone that entered. I will be back tomorrow with the CC filled builds for us to tour. I have way too many. Hold on, let me look. I've got my iPad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I've already got 7 people shortlisted, and I still got another 15 to go through. So Tomorrow's one may be even longer, who knows? But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye guys!